Hello, Leo. This is Lola, your Empress of Love, bringing you the tea on love and romance. For the month of August, I am covering the last 2 weeks of August 2017. If any of you Leos would like a personal reading, please go to www.whatsthettarot.com. I offer same-day readings as well as readings by appointment or scheduled readings. Again, if you would like a personal reading, go to www.whatsthettarot.com. Okay, Leos, we are going to get started. The first card that I pulled for you, Leos, is the card that I use as a focus card for what's going on with you during this time frame. And that card is a major arcana card, and that is the Temperance card. The Temperance card, as it relates to love and romance, for some of you, Leos, you will be dealing with someone coming back into your life unexpectedly from your past. This person seems to be coming back into your life, I'm going to say to tie up loose ends, or to bring the balance to a relationship that may have ended, but there was no closure. So this person is coming back, but they're coming back as if to have a last go around or to close that chapter in your life for good. This would be a situation where you might even feel that this person did not keep their end of the bargain, or they did not keep their promises, or they did not follow through on commitments that were made. Also, this person would leave you with the feeling that you're moving on, so to speak, from the situation that you may have had with them as it relates to love and romance. Their coming back is going to give you that clarity, whereas if someone was to ask you about that relationship, you would say, well, we never had closure. Well, when they come back into your life, as I said, this will be unexpected. They're going to be coming back, and you're going to get that closure that you need from that person. And you're going to feel that you can move on, truly move on. Not to say that you did not move on, because you may very well have moved on, but you know that that particular relationship that you had with this person, there was no closure there. Also, on your part, it's going to take some special communication or some type of special effort for you to move on, in terms of allowing this person to come in and express his or herself and to give you that closure. Because you may be feeling a little like you don't want to be bothered. At the same time, you may feel excited to have this person come into your life or to come back into your life. But you still may want to, push them away, because you're feeling a little bit like you're angry about what took place with this relationship, and also just feeling like there was no closure. But just keep in mind that the Temperance card is indicating that this person is going to be coming back, and it may be a surprise for you that they come back, because it's not something that you're expecting. The next card that I use is a card that gives me a little more insight into what's going on with the first card. And the next card that you have is the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords card indicates that um, the worst is over. Although you may be feeling like if things are the absolute worst, or that you may be feeling that things are in a grim state, but know that what you've been going through for a while now, with this pain of a breakup, or feeling that you lost a love, or you lost a job, or you lost your confidence in life. But because this is a love and romance reading, I'm going to say that for some of you Leos, this is more geared toward love and romance, and I'm feeling like this is a lost love. Or even if the relationship or the love isn't lost, you've been struggling in a relationship that you feel like the relationship is lost, and you've been trying to hold on and hold on and hold on and hold on. You have the Ten of Swords, and just so you can see what the Ten of Swords look like, you have 10 swords, or feel like you have 10 swords in your back, and this person, you may feel like they left you for dead. That's the feeling that you have. But know that even though this card looks grim and harsh, and you're lying there left for dead, so to speak, this card comes up, Leos, for you to know that this is not the end, but this is indeed a new beginning. Because what has been bothering you and what you've been trying to hold on to, you're coming to a place where you're going to realize that you need to let this go. And you're going to let the chips fall where they may, and you're going to stop replaying this hurt or this situation over and over and over and over and over in your head, that you feel like it's killing you. Because if this person is neglecting you, and you will feel like your partner is either neglecting you or not being honest with you and not giving you what you want in this relationship, and as a result of that, you're feeling that that you've lost the relationship. Even if you haven't broken up completely, you feel that you've broken up with this person because you feel like you've just been hanging on for all this while. And I'm seeing this as for a long time that you've been feeling like this. And this Ten of Swords is coming up to let you know that you're gearing up to be in a position to let this go. And you're not gonna continue to hold on to it because it's killing you, you feel. And the Ten of Swords also is coming in to let you know that there are other opportunities available for you, even though you will have to take extra measures, I want to say, to exercise the opportunities that are available to you, meaning that you have to let this other situation go, let this other person go, or what have you, let it go and embrace the new opportunities that are coming your way, the new resources that are being made available to you. Just embrace it. And your best course of action here, Leos, is to just let what is be. Okay? And to know that this door closed only so that another one could open. All right? And as I said, you've been going through this for a while. It's time to let it go. And this Ten of Swords is coming up to let you know that it's time. And you can live again. And you will live again. And also, the Ten of Swords is letting you know that the opportunities that are available for you, um, you can reach out and grab them and have that success that you want. Um, you also need to know that the way that you thought things would end or would go dealing with this relationship, they're not going to go that way. And you're coming to the realization that they're not going to go that way. And this should be a clear understanding for you because they haven't been going that way. So it's time for you to move on, because the best is yet to come for you, Leos. This Ten of Swords is telling you, let it go. So now the next card that you have is a card that comes from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and this is the box. Okay, that card has a book that comes with it, and the card that you have here is number 1, and it is Clarity of Belief. There you have it, Clarity of Belief. And this is coming from the mental status, or from the suit of the swords. Okay, so first I'll give you the keywords that the book offers, and the keywords are define, communicate, beliefs, transformation. And the book goes on to say, great potential is around you to define you. Great potential is around you to define who you really are at this time in your life, and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. Discard any outdated ideas about how a relationship should function and what the proper roles should be. Decide what you need and what you're willing to give. Different relationships will require different strategies for success. You need to be flexible and open-minded. Bring a breath of fresh air to your way of thinking about love and partnerships. When you have gained clarity, gently communicate this to other people with whom you're in a relationship. Explain how you would like to see the relationship change or grow, and exchange ideas on how each of you might alter your behavior to make this happen. Act upon your new insights and transform your relationships. See, I told you that it's time for you to move on, and because new things are coming for you, new situations are being made available to you as it relates to love and romance. And for some of you Leos, it doesn't mean that your relationship necessarily is ending. For some of you, it will be ending. However, some of you, the negative relationship that you're in, you're going to be having a change of heart, change of mind in the way that you think about relationships, and that relationship is going to be strengthened, and it's going to be as if it's a new relationship. So for those of you that will be remaining in the current relationship but strengthening and making the relationship anew, you're going to know the difference, because your mindset is going to change as it relates to the relationship, and you're not going to be so cut and dry about what you want as it relates to a relationship. You're going to be more open-minded. Not to say that you're going to say anything goes and become a doormat. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that you're going to be more open-minded to new ideas and how things could be or should be in a relationship. You're gonna just open up and let things just be the way that they are, and let things just flow. so that you can maintain the relationship that you're in. Not the way that it is, but you may not be moving on with a brand new person, but the relationship, aspects of the relationship will be new, in that you will open up and stop focusing on the negative and begin to focus on the positive. Okay? Now, the next card that you have, that one comes from the Q&E deck that I read from with this one. It is Q&E Quick and Easy deck. And that one has the words on the front. So I'm going to read what it says here. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands, okay? And the Knight of Wands indicates a male under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive, attractive to women, full of energy, always in a rush, with a lot of nervous energy, excellent at starting a project, although not good at maintaining things though. Seeks constant change, impatient, passionate with his temperament. He's enthusiastic, very emotional, and understands others' motivations. Okay? Now, the Knight of Wands also indicates, from a love and romance point of view, someone that you may feel that you have known before. You may have been in a relationship with this person before, but you feel a kindred spirit with this person, and this person is going to make you feel quite alive, make you feel quite sensual or sexy, or just make you feel good about yourself and make you feel good again. And spending time with this person is going to surprise you, because you're going to feel like either you didn't know you had these feelings, or you forgot that you had these feelings. But you're going to feel very good in the company of this person, and things are going to go quite well. Okay? So for you Leos, that concludes that portion of your reading. But what I have also done today is I have pulled the tea leaf cards that where's the box? Okay. This is the tea leaf cards that come in this box. Okay? And I am going to read from this group of cards. I'm going to put these over here, get these out the way. And let's see here. Okay. I can move that out of your way. Now the tea leaf cards is going to cover love and romance, love and marriage for the month of August 2017. The first card you have up is going to be the V card, and V is for victory in some endeavor. So the V card, which indicates victory in some endeavor, is going to give you victory over a situation that may have been a problem for you for a long period of time. This card indicates that victory is in your favor and on the horizon for you, and you are going to come out on top as it relates to a situation that's been a source of a problem for you. Okay, so know that. Then you have the scissors, and this card indicates that disappointments in some affair okay? Which means that something that you may have counted on, a relationship, a situation, is going to bring you some form of disappointment. But because you have the victory card above it, know that you're going to get the victory over whatever source of problems that you may have had or contingency you may have had. Um, you're going to be able to overcome it. All right. Um, Also, you can take these scissors and cut yourself away from it, so you'll come out on top there as well. Then you have dealings with a relationship concerning a woman, because this card is the woman and it's dealing with a relationship or some type of dealings with a woman um, in your life for some of you Leos. Then you have the boat. It says the boat indicates that money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall is coming your way. So it's like you're going to have a boatload of um, winnings or windfall or some type of inheritance. Then you have a handshake. And this handshake card indicates that there's going to be a meeting with a stranger that could prove to be important for you. So keep that in mind. This could be a bridging of a relationship. It could be the bridging of a or acceptance of a job. If you were seeking work along with your relationship issues, know that this handshake with this, the handshake card indicates that a special meeting is going to prove to be important for you. Then you have the vulture. The vulture indicates that depression, anxiety, or worry that someone or something is against you. Now you may be feeling that that someone is against you as it relates to your relationship, or this may be an indication of some level of depression or worries or anxiety about feeling that because your relationship isn't going your way, you may feel that the world is against you, or that things are against you because you're feeling down and out about things not working out the way that you want them to work as it relates to your relationship. Then you have the funnel. The funnel indicates that there's a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Now, the thing about this funnel card is that it talks about, or it represents you're having frustration over the length of time that something is happening or taking to happen. Let's say you want something to happen, you want your relationship to work out, but things seem to be moving slow or not moving at the pace that you want them to move this relationship forward. So therefore you feel like if it is coming along so slowly, and it's like if you're taking this funnel and you're filling up bottles of you're pouring sand through the funnel, and as the sand comes down into the bottles, you're feeling like, oh, it's taking so long for these bottles to get filled up. Say you have like 10 bottles to fill, and you're like, oh God, these it's just taking so long to fill these bottles, okay? But think about it like this, Leos. They're getting filled. It doesn't matter how long it's taking for them to get filled. The fact of the matter is that they are getting filled. So because they are getting filled, I want to say, quit your whining. And just know that there are lessons to be learned in the time frame that things are happening for you, because this is actually a learning process for you. This is a a life lesson for you in terms of what's going on with you as it relates to your relationship stuff, because it's a thing that you just had to work through, and it's just a lesson that you just had to learn. So it's taking the time that it's taking, because that's what it takes for you to learn the lesson, and that's just the way that it is. So just understand that you are going to be victorious in the time that you've invested, and the time that you are spending in this relationship. And as I said, even if it's a new relationship, you will realize that it is for the better. And if it's an existing relationship, you will realize that there was no time wasted or lost in your investment in waiting for things to pan out or to come through the way that they should. For those of you Leos who it is destined for you to remain with the partner that you're with, that is what's going to happen. And for those of you who are destined to move on with someone else, that's what's going to happen. Either way, you're going to ultimately wind up victoriously. So just know that the victory is yours. Then you have the Valley card, and that indicates deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So with this card, it falls next to the Victory card, which reinforces that you're going to be victorious. And this card lets you know that you're going to find yourself in a deep personal place of strength and peace that is going to assure you success. So again, it's next to the Victory card, which means that you're going to be victorious in your success. Yeah, V for victory and V for valley. You're gonna be good there. Then you have the Ant card. The Ant card talks about work, achievement, and success. The Ant card indicates that there is going to be some work that you're going to have to put in, okay, in order to achieve your success. Like the ant, and on this particular card, this ant is carrying a leaf that is as big as he is, but he's carrying it to its destination so that he will have food for the winter, and he's not wavering in his position or in his task. He's going straight forward ahead to his home base to take care of business and to do what he needs to do. And this Ant card is calling you to do the same thing, to go forward and do the hard work, or do the work that you need to do to achieve your success. And that card is next to the card that talks about the disappointment in your affair, which is the Scissors. And as I said, cut away from that disappointment and embrace the positive that's coming in your life. And that's a part of the work that you need to do. The Ant is calling you to do the work to ensure your success. Use the scissors to cut away from the negative and to allow the positive to flow. Then you have the Clouds, and this is temporary problems. Now you have clouds here on this card, but this card in particular represents clouds, but the sun is coming up out of the clouds, which says that your problems are only going to be temporary. So it's time for you to give it up. Stop dwelling on the negative, Leos, because a lot of it is self-inflicted. Not that someone may not be ignoring you or doing what you think that they should be doing, but it's only temporary. As I said before, it's a growing session, and it's a learning process for you. So know that all that you've been going through, even if it's been a long time, it's only temporary, and the problems are going to end. Now, your problems could be coming because of the woman, because that card is next. The clouds card is next to the woman card, which says that your problems could be related to a woman. Some of you Leos, okay? Then you have the fire card that says strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Now, this card indicates that it could go either way. You could be just crazy in love with someone, or you could hate someone beyond measure. Either way, this card is cautioning you to have a balance there, and don't get so crazy in love that just, I don't want to say it, but you become stupid. And don't hate so much that you become consumed. But keep the balance there. If someone has wronged you, acknowledge it, move on. If you love someone and they're not giving you the love back, you can continue to love them, but move on. And accept that which is coming to you for you to be a better you. That's what the fire card is calling you to do. To not be excessive either way. Whether it's in love or in hate. But to just, maintain the balance, okay? Then you have the bull card, which says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Now, the bull card is calling you to be like a bull. If it's one of those things where it's not time for you to cower down and not stand up for yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to trample anyone, but it does mean that you have to let people know, or let the situation know, that you're not going to be bullied, okay? But you're going to stand up for yourself. And if this is relating to your relationship, you may have to walk away to show your strength as a bull. That may be the way that you show your strength, by walking away instead of staying there and whimpering and say, oh baby, please, whatever, all of that. No. That's not the time that we're calling on here with the bull card. The bull card is calling for you to exercise your strength, to show your strength, and sometimes walking away shows your strength. So if that's what it takes, then do that. But at the same time, you have to just pay attention to what's coming your way. But just know that it is time for you to not back down, okay? Then the next card you have is the Bat. The Bat card says, take care, enemies are working against you. And this card is trying to tell you, or trying to warn you, that there may be how can I say it? There may be people that don't mean you well. You may be in a relationship where the person is your partner, and you may feel that they should be on your side, but this card is coming to tell you that they may not be, because they may just not be into you anymore, or whatever the case may be. They may just be wanting to move on. That may be their lesson, to move on. And this card is telling you to take charge, and if that's the case, pay attention, recognize it, move on, okay? For some of you, this may be relating to a job, and you may have people on your job that are against you, and you may be being called to move to a different job. So those of you Leos that this resonate with, whether it be in a relationship or whether it be in a job type setting, even though this is a love and relationship reading, sometimes things about money come out because your career sometimes is connected to your relationship in some kind of way, form, or fashion. So with this card, I'm going to say if it's related to the workplace, then pay attention to that. Now, this card is next to the Vulture card, which talks about the depression and anxiety or worry that someone is against you. So these cards are connected, and that the vulture is the one, the animal that waits for someone when they're or something when it's dead or dying or can't help itself, and swoops in to come and take advantage. So with the vulture and the bat card, pay attention to your surroundings, and I would say people that are closer to you, whether it be in a relationship or a work type setting. Just pay attention and don't let anyone take advantage of you, and stand up for yourself with the bull. Okay. Then you have the pen, which the pen indicates that there may be a new job on the horizon for you. Okay. Now, there may be a situation where you may be actually physically going to a new job, or things will be changing at your current job. Okay. So with the funnel card, if you have been waiting for things to change at your job, then know that now is the time that that change is going to be coming about. Or if you have been waiting to change jobs, you are going to change jobs. And as I said with the funnel, and relating to a relationship, and you investing that time in a relationship, if this resonates with you, Leos, relating to a job situation, and you feel like you've been on a job and you've been waiting for things to change, or you've been waiting for a new job, now is the time that that new job is coming, or things are going to be changing for you on the job, or you may be changing careers. But whatever this is, as it relates to the funnel card, it is saying that this has been going on for a while, and you feel like you've been investing the time, and it's been a long time coming. But know that the pen card is coming to say that a new job or a new career or new position is on the horizon. Either you're going to get promoted in the current job, or you're going to get a new job altogether, or you're going to change careers, and that's going to be in your favor. Now I want to just look at one more card here for you Leos. I'm going to see what more comes up for you. If anything at all. Okay. We got two cards that came up. Let's see what they're talking about. Hang on. Put this back. Alright. Alright. Now we have the reef, which indicates sorrow over loss. Okay? And that card indicates that there will be sorrow over loss. You may you may be actually shedding tears over loss. but there will be some loss here. Okay, and then you have the I card, which says psychic ability and trust your intuition. All right, so the I card is telling you that there is you're being called to use your psychic ability versus looking at things what you see on the surface. Okay. Because with the I card, when it talks about your psychic ability and trusting your intuition, it's basically telling you don't look at things with your eye, so to speak. It's calling you to look at things with your psychic eye. Look underneath, look beyond what's being presented to you on the surface, okay? And it's calling you to basically this card is indicating that the best way for you to deal with this sorrow, I'm gonna say, because this card came out, the Wreath card, which is the card for sorrow over loss, came out along with the I card, which is the psychic ability card. It's saying to you, look beyond what things appear to be. Okay, don't look with the natural eye. Look with your psychic eye. Okay, because when you don't look with your psychic eye, that's when you're gonna be making big mistakes. Okay, so use your intuition to guide you, to move you through this time of sorrow and loss, if you will. Even if this is a loss of a physical person or what have you, use your intuition to help you to get through this. It may even be the loss of some financial gain, or the loss of some type of business situation. You may have been planning to go into business with somebody, and you really had your sights set on this situation, and it doesn't pan out. Well, whatever this loss is, this I card is calling you to look beyond what is on the surface, okay, and deal with it from a psychic point of view, or from a intuitive point of view, I want to say. Go into your intuitive self and deal with it that way. That concludes your reading, Leos. Again, if you would like a personal reading, contact me at www.whatsthettarot.com for your personal reading. As I said before, I offer same-day readings, or you can schedule a reading for another time. So until next time, Leos, I'm going to say ciao for now.